Hi, guys, and happy Father's Day. Well, it's Father's Day here in the US. I don't know where you're watching from, but anyway, for all the guys out there that are dads, happy Father's Day. Today is day 6 of my water fast, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about it. Are you considering a water fast? Well, stick around and you will hear the good, the bad, and the ugly. My name is Kimba. Hi, everybody. I am a writer, a Bible teacher, a wife, a mama of four, and a disciple of Christ. And I'm just so excited to be here today. Today is day 6 of my 40-day water fast. And as always, I keep notes, so I'm going to refer to them because I don't want to make this too long and I don't want to leave anything out. So if you're new here to our channel, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. I would love to hear from you and know you. Make a comment down below and I'll respond to you and can't wait to see it. Can't wait to. So anyway, um, let's see. Oh, and please like, subscribe, share, comment, ring the little bell so that you know when I update the next video or upload the next video. And just for the record, it's a 40-day water fast, so I'm uploading every day. So if you missed something, go back, watch the other videos, come forward, catch up. We'll be here. Okay, so my why. Why am I doing a 40-day water fast? So on day 4 of the videos, it'll tell you all about it. I mean, it'll just all the whys. And I'm so excited. There's something that I created. I'm a holistic health practitioner, and about a decade ago, I created a program called the 4 Pillars of Health. It's mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual balance. And I believe that that's how we're called to live in a balanced way so that we can honor ourselves and we can honor others by not giving from an empty cup, that we're always being filled and we're pouring from an overflow. So that's where I believe that the 4 pillars of health come into play. And so anyway, in my my day 4 video, you will see all about that. In the first 2 videos that I did, I combined a devotional that I wrote. It's 40 days through the Psalms. I kind of wrote a devotional on the book of Psalms, which has 150 Psalms. And I combined the water fasting updates and the devotional. It became too long and it was like, oh my gosh, holy crackers, how much time does one person have? So if you're considering a water fast, I want to give you guys some ideas on, in each of the videos, some of the things to consider so that you know exactly how to go about, or I shouldn't say that, so that you have some ideas on how other people do it so that you know if those ideas work for you. Is that fair? Okay, so that's why I broke the videos up. And then, so today's day 6, and how am I doing? How's my energy? Well, we're at the end of the day. It's about 10:30 tonight, and it's Father's Day. It's been a busy day. We've had lots and lots of things going on. And so I feel pretty good today. I feel like I have enough energy to accomplish the things that I needed to. And I woke up not so tired, which in the earlier days I woke up, it was like, oh, I might need a little bit longer. And which is why I encourage people so much that if you're going to do an extended fast, and I say extended because I typically do a 10-day water fast every summer and winter, but I've never been able to just stop for a full 40 days, stop working and just say, okay, I'm really going to focus on my goals. So if your goals are something that you can accomplish in 10 days, then you don't necessarily need to stop work. But if they're going to go longer than that, and that's what I call an extended water fast, if they're going to go longer than that, then I would encourage you to try and schedule it around a time that you can take some time off, or that your responsibilities are lightened a little bit, so that if you do need to sleep in a little bit like I have in the first few days, or take a nap during the day, something like that, that you have the liberty to do that and you don't feel stressed and pressured about wanting, needing to, but not being able to. So That's it on energy. Sleep. My sleep is never good, so I'm looking forward to better sleep. But I typically sleep about 4 to 4.5 hours a night. If you've seen my video 4, you'll know I've got some chronic health issues, and so they just don't afford me to sleep much. And I'm really, really hoping that praying that, working hard, and a water fast, that'll be different. But we'll see, and I'll update you as we go. Um, my weight. So my weight is typically around 140, 135 in that range. And I'm at 135 today, which means I'm tracking to lose um, about a pound a day. And it's not monumental, but I'm also not a heavier person. So I don't imagine that that's going to change other than slow down. So if you're someone who is wanting to lose more weight and has a bigger goal, it's probably going to be different for you. You'll probably track or lose weight faster in the beginning, and then your body will start to pace itself out. So it just depends, but I just want to let you guys know how I'm tracking so that you can have a better idea of what to expect for yourself based on how much I weigh and how much you weigh and how many pounds I'm losing. And not by any means that it's going to be exact per person by each person. It'll be different. We're all created unique and different. And so, but that's mine. Water, I'm still consuming 4 liters of water a day. And um, supplements, no supplements. We'll get into that in another video because today I have something very specific that I want to talk to you about. But I will get into that. If you have any questions about fasting, if there's anything that I can do to help you, I've helped people fast for I've been a holistic health practitioner for 17 years. So we've done 30, 60, 90-day juice cleanses with our clients. We've done water fasting with our clients up to 30 days. So if you have any questions and I can help, I'm not a doctor. I want the disclaimer to be if you're going to do a fast, talk to your doctor. Don't let it be something that you're going to go willy-nilly and then, I don't know. Just research, talk to your doctor, and you guys figure it out. I'm just here to give you my own personal experience. Okay. But today's topic, I want to talk about cravings because I'm not a fan of telling people that we're on a fast or doing a cleanse in the middle of it. I'm a fan of getting through, allowing people to see your progress, and then if they ask, give them something. But initially, what happens if you haven't done these long enough, then people will start to criticize you. And sometimes their criticism, which has nothing to do with you, by the way, so I encourage you not to take it personally, but sometimes their encouragement or their discouragement can derail you. It can take you so far out of your game that in a minute you'll be at the drive-through eating some nonsensical thing that you probably never even eat anyway. And so I encourage you, be very, very cautious about who you tell what you're doing when you're doing a water fast. I do encourage you to tell your close people, the people that are going to need to support you, the people that who typically lean on you or you typically lean on them, so that they know what's going on in your life and how to support you best. So that's part of the cravings. But the other part of it is the real stuff. Like, what do you do when you're faced with a stressful situation and your natural go-to is to soothe yourself through food? What if it's a super chaotic situation and you're like, forget it. I'm done with this water fast and I'm going to go eat something because it's the only thing I can control. Excuse me. My voice is cracking up a little bit there. But what do you do? Do you break your fast? Do you take something that's in your mind that, oh, I don't know, let's throw mashed potatoes and gravy out there because that seems like a comfort food that for a lot of people. Do I go do that And then I'll jump back on my fast tomorrow, or I'll jump back on my fast right after that. Or instead of having mashed potatoes and gravy, do I go all out and have every single thing that, what would typically go with that? Biscuits and chicken or beef or something, you know? And what I would say is that if your why, which is in my video number day 4, isn't big enough, if it doesn't make you cry, if the motivation for you to do what you're doing in terms of doing a water fast, extended days, then why start? Not that we can't say, okay, I can give myself a little bit of grace, but this is the time where your why is leading you to do something that's really important. And if that why isn't significant enough, then I would encourage you not to start at all. But, I used to have ladies come into my office when my office was in California, and we were right on the beach on the coast, and they would come in and I don't know, Barbie would say, "Oh, I don't feel right in my bikini and I want to lose 3 pounds." What the heck? Why are you here? Like, go lose 3 pounds. Her why definitely isn't big enough. And so I'm not really apt to help that kind of person because it's something so insignificant that she can do on her own. And I say insignificant because not to diminish her desire, but in the grand scheme of things, a lot of people do water fasts because they're looking for something more significant. Like, I want to lose 20 pounds or 50 pounds or 200 pounds or, things like that. So there's a right way to start a water fast. There's a right way to end a water fast. But there's also a right way to enter into a water fast. So if you've developed your why, then when those cravings come, sorry, that was so tangential. I'm the tangential person. If you don't know me yet, you're going to know that I go off on these crazy random things. And then I come back, though, eventually. Okay? So if your why isn't big enough, then when the difficult things come with like cravings, then you're going to cave and you're not going to be able to accomplish your goals. So getting back to the cravings, there are certain things that you can do that can help you in terms of being more successful when they come. Because sometimes they're subtle and it's like, oh, it's okay. I can, have some more water or talk to a friend, read a book, write in my journal, things like that. Which journaling I definitely encourage you to do. And I'm going to have a video about that in a few days. So anyway, you can look forward to that one. If you're not familiar or accustomed to journaling, get prepared. So we'll do that video in a few days. Anyway, but you can distract yourself significantly by doing acts of service. If you know that there's a neighbor next door or across the street that needs their lawn mowed, now it might be ridiculous on a water fast that you're going to go mow someone's lawn, but you can say, "Hey, Helen, the next time you go out and do your lawn, do you think I could come and I could, I don't know, offer something? I could get the trash cans out for you. I could help you broom up some of the grass cuttings that are on the sidewalk, or Joe, I noticed that your windshield needed cleaning. Would it be all right if I cleaned it for you? I've got a little extra time and I'd really love to do something for you. You're such a great guy." So it takes you completely out of that craving mode. Now, it takes a little bit of discipline, I'm not going to lie. But when you consider the acts of service that you do for others, it stops making our life about us. And really, our lives are not about us. They're they're intended to be about us so that we can be in service of others. And if you're working on your 4 pillars of health, then being in service of others, I hope, would be one of the ones that you would consider putting on your list. So anyway, I still have a little bit of a head cold. I don't know if you can hear that, and my throat's been all cracky since we started, but I just wanted to get this video out for you guys today. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Um, like I said, I make videos every day of this 40-day water fast because I want to keep you guys in the know about how it's going and what's changing in my body, that kind of thing. If you like this kind of video, please help me to promote it by subscribing and liking, making comments, and hit the little bell that's down there so that you know when I post my next video. All right. So until tomorrow, God bless you guys. Do well and let me know if you're fasting. I want to be sure and pray for you. Take care, you guys.